While Sheik is by no means taking any breaks making an establishment to her meta, there is one thing many Sheik mains struggle with, landing that finishing blow and taking the stock. Having your opponent at 160% and having no follow-ups with mediocre smash attacks is a struggle we have all probably been at one point in time. Not only that, but this gives your opponent more opportunities to take advantage of the rage mechanic to KO you before being able to KO them first. It's a stressful situation, especially when it puts your hard work against you. Knowing how to kill with Sheik is an absolute must if you want to take your game to the next level. But how do you do it? Well, that is exactly what the point of this video is. After watching this, I hope to inform you of ways to take that stock as Sheik, and moreover expand your creativity when this situation arises. So let's begin. I also brought in my friend Absol359 to collaborate on this video. Care to take it from here, Absol?
Before we get into kill setups, let's discuss Sheik's most reliable way to kill, her up aerial. It has a base knockback, the default knockback the move starts with, of 50, and a knockback growth of 138, how much more the knockback does according to the percent of the target. The move also does 4% damage on its final hit. All three of these elements are important as they are crucial in knowing when your up aerial will kill. If you use up air as a follow-up often, it's possible you are stealing it, therefore diminishing its potential kill power. Save up your up aerial when you want to kill with it instead of using it to rack up damage. Use an estimated guess with your rage and your opponent's percent and land the up air when it's practical to take a stock. I believe this is one of the most important things to remember as a Sheik main. I am not suggesting to only use up air as a kill move, but I am suggesting to keep note on how often you're using it.
Down tilt is a fast offensive stringer, as well as a means of defense by making your hurt box smaller. This move is used best when Sheik is at high percents because she will buffer a crouch cancel if she does get hit, allowing her to live longer if connected by a form of fatal blow. The properties of down tilt are interesting. On most occasions it does angled knockback away from Sheik. However, if you connect with the very tip of this move it will do a vertical knockback, allowing Sheik to potentially get a follow-up. Easier ways to land this tipper include crawling under auto-cancelled aerials, crouch sliding, simply counter-attacking a move by crouching it such as Kirby's dash attack, and lastly as an edge guard. Down tilt to up air works for quite a while due to its small knockback, so it's a great universal tool that is vital to Sheik's kit. If you happen to land the tipper on someone grabbing the ledge, this kill setup works to even higher percent, as your opponent will be lower, and thus making follow-ups easier. Down tilt tipper to up air is a true combo at kill percentages, but the timing is pretty strict.
Down throw the up air is another widely known kill setup for Sheik, but how exactly does it work? When Sheik down throws someone, they have two options: DI towards Sheik, potentially making it easier for Sheik to land an up aerial, or DI away, making it difficult for Sheik to connect her follow-ups. Let's assume our opponent is DIing away for this example. When the opponent DIs away, they are put into a 50-50 situation where they have to choose between jumping or air dodging away. However, in order to make this a true 50-50, there are some micro inputs that are necessary. After you down throw someone, make sure Sheik dashes forward a little bit. The distance should be about from the middle fruit on Talon City to the cherry. After you dash this distance, make sure you use your first jump. What some people don't know is that your first jump carries momentum, while your second jump does not. What this means is that if you use your second jump too early, you will essentially make it harder to put your opponent into a 50-50 situation. Simply use your first jump to move forward from your leftover dash momentum, then use your second one to either call the jump, using up air right away, or the air dodge, delaying the up air.
If the opponent DIs towards Sheik when she does a forward throw, it makes it easier for her to get a follow-up. If they do DI towards Sheik at kill percent, I suggest doing up air over forward air any day of the week. But what if they DI away from Sheik? Well, if you're close by at the ledge and happen to get a forward throw, your opponent may DI away. Should they DI away, a sweet spot forward air should be enough to take the stock laughably at kill percents. Sheik's fair happens to have a decent knockback growth of 132 and a base knockback of 40. However, her sweet spot does 5% damage, so it's practically a junior version of her up air if all these specifics are in place. This setup works best if fair isn't stale, which doesn't happen often. Consider this setup as a rare result.
Now this one will take a tad more explaining. F-tilt sends the opponent vertically with no DI at high percents, and you can lead up to a 50-50 situation where you can call the opponent's jump or their air dodge. You can even follow up with different things should they air dodge, such as a tipper up smash or vanish. F-tilt is basically a junior version of down tilt when it comes to its effectiveness as a setup starter, as it has higher knockback scaling, making it harder to work at kill percents. What even makes this more interesting is that this can actually lead up to a true up air combo if two factors have been met. Factor 1 is that the opponent must not be DIing away from your F-tilt. Because it's such a quick move, it's very hard to DI on impulse. This factor can be met by using F-tilt to stuff approaches such as dash grabs, as they will be buffering a favorable DI when doing so. Lastly, Sheik needs a little extra frame advantage in order to make the up air a true combo. This can be met by hitting the later frames of F-tilt by using it as an anti-air, or by simply being extremely close to the opponent when F-tilting. Another way to use it is to use the backwards hit of F-tilt to connect against a taller characters such as Zero Suit Samus or Rosalina. While extremely situational and even awkward to pull off, it still has its uses. Reading a spot dodge or a roll and punishing with pivot F-tilt is the most reliable way to land this.
Needles' only real application in killing is through full hop needles into bouncing fish. This is a pretty simple combo to execute, but there are a few things to remember. You need to press jump and release needles at the same time. This ensures that as you exit the needle throwing animation, the opponent will still be in stun, allowing you to land the bouncing fish with ease. Executing the combo by inputting jump and then needles can still work, but the opponent will have an opportunity to escape if they're paying attention. Jumping and releasing needles can be done by having L set to jump, or by clawing your hand so you can press jump and neutral B at the same time. Make sure to do a full hop, and to release the control stick before you jump, as you may let out a burst grenade. Remember the trajectory of needles. The angle is steep, so save it for opponents recovering low, or ones that have linear recoveries, such as Fox's Illusion. When practicing the combination, you'll know you've pressed needles and jump at the same time if you can fit a nair right before landing when using it on the stage. It's this combination that allowed Pony and I to pull off all those needle to nair combos. Those are the main methods of KOing that need explicit explanation. When using smash attacks, it's mainly reliant on making a proper read to land them. Up smash reads are very useful. Make sure to take note of your opponent's aerial movement patterns and use the move accordingly. Vanish is another decent kill option, used most commonly out of a down throw as a mix-up. Notice that your opponent air dodges a lot out of throws? Wait until 80 to 90% and use Vanish out of a down throw. It also helps as a general throw mix-up option. I would speak about nair into bouncing fish as a kill option, but I already did a whole video about that, so you can check that out here. Overall, those are your main methods for wrapping up a stock as Sheik. There are other ways of killing, but they're mostly context and route dependent. If you see an opportunity for a kill, don't hesitate to take it. Thanks for watching. This video has been a long time coming. Regardless, it's been a fun year, which will hopefully continue into the next. Special thanks to my friend Absol for collaborating on this video. He did a great write-up on this on Smashboards, and has been helping this channel out from the start. I'd ask you to take a swing by his channel. He's starting up a series on a lot of the philosophy behind the game, rather than simply focusing on superficial elements. Take a look and see if his stuff is for you.
Oh shit, damn, I'm linguistic. Yeah.
This is very ironic.
That's
good.
That's
good.
Alright. Reliable way to kill. Or up aerial. It has a base knockback of 150. Fuck. Just 150.
Whoa, jeez.
Whoa, man. 150, dude. I'm like, dude.
That's a powerful area.
Dude, that's Ganondorf. That's Ganondorf tier. Oh shit, I missed my back here.